YouTube. It is time. What time? It is morning. It is before noon. We are awake. We are ready to learn to spell. I think 3 people have already played this. No name. You don't have a name. I cannot pronounce your name. Nameless. Nameless has played it. Rare has played it. Bozidar also played it, I believe. 4. 3. Bozidar's is somewhere else. I refrain from clicking around too much because I don't want to click into spoilers. We're just going to go play the game. I've thought of so many 5-letter words with 3 vowels. We have imbue, we have ready, we have alive, we have irate, we have innate, we have levy. We have all of the words. So many words. The last one I said was levy. Levy. To levy taxes. And we just hit enter, right? Huh. Okay. So that is not very helpful, except it did roll out a bunch of vowels. So now when I start with a letter like that, or with a word like that, ideally I would know another 5-letter word that has the other 3 vowels. I-O-U. Imbue has that E. Embody. No. Okay, so we have to think of new things now. Pouch. But I don't want to use the Y. And the I is not a real thing. Poutine. But we don't have room for that. Enter. What the hell do you mean you won't take random nonsense? What is your problem? All right. Since it won't take random nonsense, and we know there's an L, what would I like to do? Thinking about O-U-I. O-U-I. What if I could just get it right now? I don't think I can. Wait, what about... Oh, point. But I was thinking... We need, like, DuPont. No, that wouldn't fit. And it's a brand name. It's not a real word. Okay. Point. Point is good enough. It has a T in there. It has an N in there. There's even a P, which kind of goes with L, but not really. But, I mean, it's there. Interesting. So now the only vowel that we're missing is U. We know there's an O right there. We've got an I. We've got an L. And we know it doesn't start with L, so it probably ends with it unless lots of things. Okay. There are a lot of words that could have O in the second letter. All right. But it also has to have an I. Oh, it could be L-I at the end. D-S-R. We could do C-O. Could be L right there. Could be colon. No, because... Could be... Colic. Is that how you spell colic? No, I think there's 2 L's in there. I don't think that's right at all. Could be... something with R. R-O. Could be Rolex, but that's... Oh, there's Rolodex. No. Rolex isn't a real thing. Plus, there's no E. Could be Romex, but that's another brand. Could be Rome... In. That's not how you spell Roman. I'm thinking. No M. Could be Rob. Robbie. That is not it. Could be Rocky. That's not how you spell Rocky. Rocky with an I. It could be Royce. That's not a real thing. It could be right. Except it has to have an O right there. And we know this. Rosie. It's not a real no. XO. No, I don't think XO is a thing. We already tried CO. I think BO. BO. Trying to think of things with I and L and BO. There are not that many. Yeah, I don't think it's that. We could do KO for a misspelled comfy. KO. There are not that many things that start with KO either. JO. JO. IL. IL is the part that is weird. There's no T, there's no HO. Hotil. Alcoholic. Holic. Holic is not a real thing. What the hell do you mean it's not? It's part of a word? There are many holics. If this could be an E, it could be a helix. You could be hollow, except 2 L's and... Okay, you're not hollow. What if O could be in more than one place? Oh, I don't know if it can. Oh, that would be super sneaky. We've only had 2 completed. Wait, are those a whole bunch of little X's? Is your name X? It doesn't show up like that. It's an O made of X's. You are XO. Your name will change. It will adapt. Rare is an imposter. A 17. Go back. What about zone? So zone would be something that starts with ZO. Zorro. That's person's name. We're not allowed to use person's names, I don't think. Zombie. Zomble. I love zombies. Huh. Zooted. No. Okay, so not that. Did we try J? Yes. UO, I don't know those words. RO. We already tried that. WO. Woman. Woomil. Woolip. Woolit. No. Oh no. Except you would need an I. Wordle. I want to get this right now, but I'm trying my hardest and I'm not seeing it. Alright, so instead, what is a thing that we would do We would try to determine where the L and the I are, leave out the O unless we think there's another O, which there could be. We would do detective work, but I'm not good at detective work. IL at the end. Huh. Do I want to use this U? Not particularly. Like, I could easily do FRILL, but I don't want to do that because that uses two L's, which I could do, but... Frick. Yeah, but we already tried an I there. No, we don't want that. We could do... My mind is a blank. All right. Didn't I have words that were like kind of close a little bit? But I don't really want those. We would need to have the I somewhere. BRICK, but we don't want an I right there. We want BR. Brutus. We could do Brutai. Brulee. But how does that help me get an I here? That does not help me get an I there. We could do chili. No, we're trying to not put the I right there. We could do friend. No, that's 6 letters and it's not good. What are things that start with 3 consonants but still have an I in one of these 2 spots and are only 5 letters long? Don't know. Q U E, but I don't want to use E. I'm drawing such a big blank right now. A lot of S words, but they're all too short. HOUND, hound, but that doesn't have the I or the L, which I don't have to have the I or the O. L. We could do KN, but I don't want that for night. But and the I would line up right in the middle. We could do FIGHT, but then the I ends up where the O is, and we already know that. We could do doxed. We could do... I can't do it. It's beyond my ability. GHOST. Nope. Everything here has already been done. There's something I'm missing. We are a human. No. We are a hummus. My mind goes to like IL. It's too hard. It's too hard. I just need to stare at it. We can be... What? What can we be? The thing that sucks is all of those words that I thought about. IMB. You. They all reuse the same vowels quite a bit. So the ones that I thought of to start were imbue, ready. I wrote them down. Imbue, ready, alive, irate, innate, levy. And all of those have like an A or an E, basically. Imbue is the closest. It only has the one E. But that doesn't help that much. Imbibe. A-I-G-H-T. Ite. Ite is not a real word. Wait, are G and H? We already know it's not A. I just want to know if ite is... No, don't give me it as a real thing. And we already had a T, too. That was so stupid. I didn't think it would let me do ite. Ite is not a real word. You're messing with me, game. Why would you allow me to do stupid things? I mean, we did rule out G and H, but that was so stupid. I already tried A. I already tried T. I just wanted to know if it would let me do a stupid word. Don't let me do stupid words. It's not smart. All right. No more stupid words, probably. So, the I. That did not help me. All right. We can do this. This is easy. Look, 2 other people did it. And Rare did it in 4. Yeah, but he already had some greens by now. Bam. XO did in 3, and they had less hints than me, kind of. Like the same number. They had 2 yellows and a green. Interesting. So, what I would like to know is FUBAR. Except don't use the A. And FUBAR is an acronym. Up beyond all repair. Still just staring. No, what have I done? No, give it back. Give it back. Go. What have I done? I clicked the wrong button on my mouse. Wait, we're still here. Leave activity. No, come back. Thank you. All right. Qubit. Wait, what about a qubit? Q. U. B. I. Your butt. Quit putting a T right there. Cubic. Cubic. Cubic zirconium. Enter. That is not how you spell cubic. What do you mean? Why? Because it starts with a stupid C instead of a Q? That's stupid. Coding. Joint doesn't really work. What about boink? Boink doesn't... And we know the I isn't there. No, that is not where the I is. There are so many things that this could still be. Countless things. C-O-U-N-T. No. I can't do it. You could be a friend. Quit putting I there. Don't put an E. You could be a fraud. Yeah, but we don't want an A. You could be. Folly. But that's not how you spell that. A folic. Like a follicle, but without the AL at the end. So we're missing 2 letters from this. And you are not a vowel. You could be mobile. That could be a thing. Isn't a mobile like a thing that you... It's not a word. That's a thing. Just let me have it. You let me have stupid ite. You could be. Noble, but spelled wrong. And we've already used an N. Coble, spelled wrong. None of these. Huh. F-O. There's no F-Os. That's not a real thing. None of this is real. It's all fake. C-O. Something L-I. No. Something I-L. We've already tried that. All of them are just a blank for me. Okay, so forget everything that we've ever thought ever in the history of ever. And now that we've erased all of that, what could we do instead? We could start with a... I feel like it's just going to come to me, but it's not. No, I rest my thumb on the wrong part of the mouse. All right, we're good. We're not good because I still don't have it. The thing that I would like to have is what? Any answer. Any answer at all. Wait, it could start with L. L-O. That's kind of interesting. Isn't it? Are you a lorry? Is that how you spell lorry? Are you a lorid? Lorid. That's a real thing. Is it a real thing? I don't know. Hit enter. That's not a real word. A lorid tail. It feels like it's a real thing. All right. L-O. If it started with L-O and has to have an I, but the I can't be right here. L-O. Loser. 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 It's a real word, just let me have it. Lower. Lordy. Bam. Real word. Just let me have real word. You are a. Oh no, we know the L is not right there. There was a reason I wasn't thinking about L first. Okay. That's because you are a corn fan. Corny. You are a comfy. Bam. Lo-fi. It's impossible. It's not doable. I've painted myself into a corner of impossibility. We could. None of the letters that are left can spell anything. We could drift. No. I refuse. One, I can't put the I there. I hate words that don't have I in either of these two places. I am irate over them. We know this. But I don't want to be irate. We could do the imbue. It would be kind of stupid, but it would rule out of... It would get rid of a lot of letters. We could be a curio. I would like that if it didn't have the O at the end. We could be... a curious. Is that a real thing? No. Why would that be a real thing? And why would it be a C? I-O-L. 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 I'm just scanning through, trying to close my eyes and picture words with I-O-L, and it's mostly not working at all. And the O has to be in a specific spot. It's hovel again. But this time, without a V and without an E, it is... jovial. It is rover. Rovere. It's impossible. S-O. Solace. Solder. Wait, why can't you be solid? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is that it? You could be solid. What the hell is your problem? Huh. That is very interesting. So other things that you could be that are Ollie. This should be super easy now, but I'm drawing a blank. You could be... You can't be Mollid. You can't... Or Molly something. Can't be Bolly. Can't be Cully. Huh. Can't be this. Can't be this. K. No. J. No. Bolly. No. No. R. Oh. Rolex? That's not a real thing. I'm leaning towards M for some reason. Wait. Wooly is not a thing. Or it would be if it had two O's. Q-O-L-I. That's not how you spell bollocks. Bollocks. Bam. What the hell are you letting me do things that aren't a real thing for? That is apparently a thing that you can do. Huh. So, all I did with that is guess 2 letters that are not it. All right. This is our last chance. Malik, Malif, Maliz, Maller, Malo, Malok, Malu, Mullage, No, it's none of those. Okay, cool. Wait, what if it repeats one of these? So, if it was an I, no. If it was an L, Lalil. L-O-L-I. Better not be, no, it can't be E. I don't even know if that's how you spell stupid, I don't know. Okay, so I don't think that's it, so that's good. It's not Ali. All right, so we finished with M. Did we do this one? Crap. What if it's colic? Wasn't that a thing that I thought about forever ago? So far. But I don't know if I tried it. That's not a real thing. Z. K-O-L-I. None of these. Correct. None of these. This. Folic. Oh, like folic acid? Is that a thing? Like follicle, the beginning of hair. Folic could be a real thing. I hate it. I hate it. Let me see. What the hell is your problem? That's not what I meant to click. How do you can't know the answer? I need to know the answer. I mean, I can go check the answer. All right. We have our spoilers, but we already kind of had that. Alec. Wait, can I figure it out first? Malik, Zalik, Kalik. K? Jalik. Yalik. Ralik. Walik. It's gotta be, it's colic. It's C-O-L-I-C. It is? That's not how you spell colic. You're cheating. Here's how I solve it since you asked in the video. Did I ask in the video? By the way, this is my first time learning this word existed. I've never used it in my entire 13 years of studying English. Yeah, a lot of these words I don't actually use or know what mean either. But, I mean, I have the huge advantage of having heard it. Not studying so much, but yeah. So, if I didn't luckily add, bam, merit, and switch the letters, when is this? This was yesterday. I would have no clue what it was until I watched your video or asked Alex. Wordle. 1622. So, spoilers for 1622, which I skipped. Bam, I think. Remit, like a remittance. So, I do know some of the words, kind of. Adieu, which I don't even think is like, that's a French word. To bid adieu, which is like bid farewell, I think. Minge. Or no, hinge. Hinge, which is like a door. Hinge. Erupt is such a good word. Merit is a good word. Meritorious. Remit is like remittance. It's a payment. Is it a payment that you owe? I don't know. But yeah, I've never used the word remit. Maybe remittance, but even then, it would only be if I'm like filling out a form that specifically says remittance or something weird. I have the advantage since I'm ahead. Be careful which one you click. Bam. It was colic. So colic is a thing But you don't spell it like that, I don't think, that babies get, where they like cough or something, where they cry a lot. Colicky babies cry a lot. I didn't think you spell it like this. Gonna play Wordle for the spite of or for learning words. Yeah. That is impressive. These are all good words to try for like ruling things out, except for the I being in the same spot here. But piano, viola is a really good word. Piano's a good word. Adieu does have 4 vowels, so it is really good. But then after you do that, it feels like anything you do is gonna be repetitive, kind of. But no, your piano is not super repetitive. Cloud is a good word. They got it early. How the hell did you get colic off of that? I guess you knew where the L was. You knew that there's a C and an I, and then you guessed 2 C's? That. Yeah, I'm impressed how you got that. I guess, yeah, if you think of the word colic, I just didn't even think that's how it's spelled. It's good. So one thing I learned for this one, I didn't know for sure if you could use 2 of the same letter. So I kind of now know that. Okay. Since this is like a more boring video, but a few people from Discord will be a little bit into it maybe. I'm not going to mix in Oaken Tower with this. I'm just going to upload it to the other channel. The second channel, the complaining channel. I think whenever I do things that are just like spammy and talking a lot, maybe those will go to that one. And then if I'm just doing gameplay and trying not to complain, then I will try and put that into the main channel. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's the plan. Oaken Tower a little bit later today. For now, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.